All right, so we're gonna start off tonight by listening to the new Drake diss record against Pusha T called DUPPY.
Wait, hold on. Can we just appreciate that it dropped 4 hours ago and it has 2.46 million plays already?
But
just on SoundCloud.
And it's in response to Pusha's record that dropped less than 24 hours ago.
Amazing.
So okay, explain this to me because I'm not.
So Pusha took a shot. Like he basically brought up the Quentin Miller writing for Drake shit.
The ghostwriting shit.
Yeah,
it's just a line.
Just a line like about fools having fools write for him. He didn't say Quentin, did he? He might have mentioned it.
Yeah, it's cryptic.
Anyways, that was on there, and which you were saying he
had it.
He's sat on that record since around that time.
Either someone heard it was either on his solo or like when he was in the like someone there's footage somewhere of
that song playing.
Yeah.
A while back.
Pusha T was already kind of going at Wayne and Drake like a few years ago.
On that, it's some with an E, and there's like a Bible verse is the name of the song.
Right, he's right.
It's like
Ezekiel
something.
Yeah,
right? Something like that. Anyways, he was going at Wayne and talking about Young Money and shit in general. I was fucking 7 years ago, 8 years ago or something.
But yeah, Pusha drops his album that has a line on it dissing Drake, and then less than a day, Drake dropped his response.
Stensko is the one that
like that's the most calculated. Dude, Drake is so calculated with that.
And it's
shit,
like
man.
You can tell it's not pre-recorded, right? Because he references his
songs
on his album too.
Yeah, it's insane.
It's definitely
no one wants it, bro. He's got the Illuminati connects. Drake. Nah, man.
Let's play it.
All right. Is Duppy the way to pronounce that, or
I think so.
Duppy.
It's like Puppy with a D.
I'm in shock.
Or John Puppy.
The nerve, the audacity.
I was.
Is it here?
It's kind of low. Is it? Oh, nah, there we go. It was the chord.
Okay.
Sorry, one of those sucks.
Yeah, I got the shitty one.
So if you rebuke me for working with someone else on a couple of V's, what do you really think of the nigga that's making your beats? I've done things for him I thought that he never would need. Father had to stretch his hands out and get it from me. I pop style for 30 hours, then let him repeat. Now you popping up with the jokes, I'm dead, I'm asleep. I just left from over by y'all putting pen to the sheets. Tired of sitting quiet and helping my enemies eat. Keep getting temperature checks, they know that my head overheats. Don't know why the fuck you niggas listen to Denim and Steve. Must have had your infrared wrong, now
So
your head in
off,
a beam.
the obvious shit, but you caught that whole first part.
He's talking about Kanye.
Because about
I only know
Pusha,
that because I kind of researched it, but when I
where
first listened to it, I didn't know what the fuck he was
because
talking
he's talking
a lot
about
of
you
writing
had shit
for
that was
Kanye.
writing that you did. He dissed him, Drake, for having shit written for him.
Yeah,
working
and
with
he helped
artists.
Kanye
And so the very
write
first bar,
something.
you dissing me for working with somebody on a couple of beats. What you think of motherfucker making your beats?
Yeah.
You know, like I've done things for him type shit.
Yeah.
Spit an image or whatever
Pop style
jealousy.
for 30 hours and let him repeat. Like, I just left from over there putting pen to the sheets. Tired of helping my enemies
Okay.
fire.
So if you rebuke me for working with someone else on a couple of V's, what do you really think of the nigga that's making your beats? I've done things for him I thought that he never would need. Father had to stretch his hands out and get it from me. I pop style for 30 hours, then let him repeat. Now you popping up with the jokes, I'm dead, I'm asleep. I just left from over by y'all putting pen to the sheets. Tired of sitting quiet and helping my enemies eat. Keep getting temperature checks, they know that my head overheats. Don't know why the fuck you niggas listen to Denim and Steve. Must have had your infrared wrong, now your head in a beam. Y'all are the spitting image.
Must have your infrared wrong. Now your head's in the beam. Your infrared.
Like infrared and the info red.
It's hard.
I didn't even catch that until you
hard.
said it when it was in the way.
And I didn't catch that couple of V's till right now. I'm like, oh, verses.
Yeah, so sick.
Listen to Denim and Steve. Must have had your infrared wrong, now your head in a beam. Y'all are the spitting image of whatever jealousy breeds. Don't push me when I'm in album mode. You're not even top 5 as far as your label talent goes. You send shots, well I gotta challenge those. But I bring calicos to the Alamo. I could never have a Virgil in my circle and hold him back cause he makes me nervous. I wanna see my brothers flourish to their height.
Hey, shout out to Adam, my man, or Aiden Polito. My man's just donated $6.67.
The perfect number.
yeah.
One above.
Go.
Salute.
I have a Virgil in my circle and hold him back cause he makes me nervous. I wanna see my brothers flourish to their higher purpose. You niggas leeches and serpents, I think it's good and now the teachers are learning. Yeah, your brother said it was your cousin and him then you. So you don't rap what you did, you just rap what you knew. Don't be ashamed, there's plenty niggas that do what you do. There's no malice.
Wow, that shit, bruh. Your brother said it was your cousin. You talking about how he talks about selling drugs and everything. Like you don't rap what you do. You just rap what you knew, like what you seen. You know what I mean? And your brother said it in an interview.
Yeah.
You did, you just rap what you knew. Don't be ashamed, your cousin and him then you. So you don't rap what you did, you just rap what you knew. Don't be ashamed, there's plenty niggas that do what you do. There's no malice in your heart, you an approachable dude. Man, you might have sold to college kids for Nike and Mercedes, but you act like you sold drugs for Escobar in the 80s. I had a microphone of yours, but then the signature faded. I think that pretty much resembles what's been happening lately. Please believe your demise will be televised. Yeah. And as for Q, man, I changed his life a couple times. Nigga was a
Okay,
croak.
who's he talking about?
Quentin Miller.
Quentin Miller.
The guy
Okay.
who-
That was the whole
word.
writer shit that
Yeah,
came
the
out
guy who
with
wrote
Meek
like
and
some
shit.
hooks and
Working
shit.
I
double
saw
time.
somebody
I like
tweet
it.
that he was talking about Schoolboy.
No.
No,
I was like, wait,
come on,
what?
Quentin
He's
Miller.
talking
I
about
know.
Q-Tip, obviously.
Like he made the boy when I was trying to help the guy. Yeah,
love
nigga
this
was
whole
at
shit.
Kroger working double eyes. Yeah. And as for Q, man, I changed his life a couple times. Nigga was at Kroger working double time. Y'all acting like he made the boy when I was trying to help the guy. Yeah. Who gassed you to play with me? Man, you made this shit as easy as ABCs. Whoever supposedly making me hits, but ain't got no hits, sound like they need me. My hooks did it, my lyrics did it, my spirit did it. I'm fearless with it, yeah. I really shouldn't have given you none of my time. Cause you older than a nigga you running behind. Look, holla at me when you multi-million. I told you keep playing with my name and I'ma let it ring on you like Virginia Williams. I'm too resilient, get out your feelings. It's gonna be a cruel summer for you. I told Weezy and baby I'ma done them for you. Tell Ye we got an invoice coming to you. Considering that we just sold another 20 for you.
Jesus, yo.
It's a good fucking record.
Whoever supposedly
DUPPY.
I need that don't have a hit of their own sound more like they need me. Or whoever supposedly making me hits but don't have a hit on their own sound like they need me. That's the best rebuttal for that whole shit.
Yep.
That whole shit, you know?
Yeah, that's insane.
That
And the fact that this dropped the day of his
Yeah,
album
talk about
release.
a way to take the fucking sail out of the wind out of your sail.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
entirely, too.
sales.
saying? Ooh.
I'll take the wind out of your
waiting for you to
sails.
do it.
I'll take the wind in your sails. Nah, that was incredible, man. Honestly, like, I don't think, and you know, people give shit to Drake for writing, but even if you listen to those references,
They're different.
they're different. And Drake writes for people. You know what I'm
Yep.
saying? Like, that's certified. You can check credits on multiple.
Yeah.
He has writing
The
credits.
last
you know
Kanye
what I'm
album
saying?
isn't he
On-
on
yeah.
one or the
Yeah.
either the last one or the one before?
Yeah.
Pablo.
For
Yeah, yeah.
sure, he has a
Yeah.
writing
But also,
credit on
writing
one.
credits too in music is not just like this guy ghost wrote a line for you. It could be like, oh, I got this idea from this guy,
Yeah,
so like,
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
giving
Yeah,
him credit,
exactly. Right.
you know?
Yeah.
So that's
Yeah.
what I think people like, especially when they like look at a Beyonce record and they're like, oh, look at all these people that wrote for Beyonce. And it's like Beyonce's kind of just giving like the inspiration.
input,
Yeah,
yeah.
exactly.
Yeah.
Also, if Ill was famous and he was writing a song and he's getting paid and he wants to help his brother
Yeah,
out,
word
who's
up.
also a
Yeah.
good writer, he would give me writing credit for a line so I could get paid
Yeah,
helping
yeah.
him write a hit.
Totally.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
Hey, there's hella
100%.
credits at the end of a
we've
movie,
written
man.
for each other, like on records that we're
Like,
not
I'm
even
still in this
on,
bar.
but just like, oh, what rhymes with this? Boom, boom, boom. You know what I'm saying? Or like,
I get lines
like
from these
hooks.
fools all the fucking
Like,
time.
and vice
I'm not. That's
versa.
how we work, fool.
And I get that there's a difference because the Quentin Miller, the hook, like that was already. I get all that, but Drake has his fair share of writing credits. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Well,
So
Jesus
what are we
Walks was
talking
written by
about?
Rhymefest.
Right.
And the
If
beat.
Drake wasn't
originally.
as
Right.
tight as he was, he wouldn't be able to back it up. But it doesn't matter because he's so good. It doesn't
And
matter.
He strikes.
It's
like-
pop music has been made that way since the fucking beginning of time, bro. It's a collaborative thing. It's just the lines get blurred and the definition of it gets blurred with, especially with rap. You feel
That's
me?
what it
Every
is,
other
is it's a
genre, it
different
doesn't work
standard.
like that.
No one cares.
No
yeah,
one
in every
cares.
other genre.
Nobody nobody cares that they're not
Look at the
writing
credits of a movie, bro. There's fucking thousands of names,
Word
but
up,
for one
dude.
movie.
Yeah, word up.
And no one's
Someone
like, oh my
said-
god, the
It takes an
fucking
army.
the second assistant grip on that fucking movie got screwed. Like,
Yeah, he really made that movie.
nah, fool.
It would have been different
And
without
if the
him.
names in the credits, they didn't get screwed because they got credit.
I blame the
Yeah.
guy who did the first 7 minutes of Green Lantern on why that was. This fool Davis E said Drake wrote half of Av's lines. That's hilarious.
So do you guys think Pusha T is going to respond quick?
For sure.
You think
I'm
quick,
not
though?
even
You think by the end
100.
of the day?
No, bro.
So far, not quick.
He might not, bro.
You know what's kind of fucked? He has a lot of pressure on
He
him.
might
Like, he has to
not,
get
dog.
something out
He
fast.
might not.
He
Or
just-
else-
But the thing is he has to know going into it, dropping that record, Drake's
That's a
MO,
possibility,
it's gonna
at
be
least.
that
At
it can
least it's a
strike
possibility.
quick.
Yeah.
And if he does, just like the Meek shit, that was the whole thing with Meek, and even what Drake talks about in interviews, he's like, I dropped the first one charged up just as like a jab, like. What do you got? Because to come at me like you did online, he's got to have something. I don't want to put my all in the first one
Weak.
and then get mollywopped. He's like, so I throw the little jab out. That way you got to respond.
Yeah.
And so knowing that about your opponent, I hope you would know that at least about him. You, in order to do what Pusha did,
Yeah.
you have to think like he could strike back and could strike back fast.
I know Royce
and
the
then I
5'9"
have to.
is somewhere just thoroughly enjoying Drake right now.
Oh yeah.
More than he ever has.
Yeah,
Right.
Royce was doing the same shit, like with Mr. Fab,
He's
when that
strategic.
old
He's
shit.
strategic,
He
yeah.
just dropped Mr. Fab's name in one freestyle, waited for Fab to drop a whole diss track, and then obliterated him. No one cared what happened after that.
I don't know. It seems like Pusha T has to respond, but it seems like the best move would be to meet in person and shake hands and just squash it.
Seriously, no way.
The
The
diplomatic
best
approach.
thing to keep the hype going would be to respond, and that's what's gonna translate to more sales, more
probably
talk
right.
about them and keeping their name relevant. Because right now, everyone's attention span is so. What was I just saying? Attention span is so short. You know what I'm saying?
And this fool said, don't let this distract you from the fact that Budden put Drake in the slaughterhouse for 3 tracks straight and never got a response. Yeah, that's because those
No,
records probably
that's 'cause-
sucked.
No, he
Budden's
did.
a bum, but there's that.
I thought he did. I thought
There's
Drake
that
did
subtle
respond.
shit that no one ever gets
Yeah.
when he's talking about I didn't see the careers of budding stars
Yeah.
talk
On
about
Diplomatic Immunity?
on diplomatic immunity, but it was so subtle, which is perfect and again another strategic thing because for one with Budden, he wins nothing by killing Budden, and no one cares about Joe Budden
Yeah, nobody
either,
is.
really. You know,
I love like
as
3
far
of his
as like
songs,
in the
but he
relevant.
disappoints. I love like 3 of his
Yeah.
songs, but it's so hard to like
He
him.
Being a
played it
relevant
every time I
rapper.
wanna
You
like
talking
him,
about in
he's
terms
like,
of being
oh,
like
there
a
you go,
relevant
person.
artist, right?
Yes, that's what
Yeah.
I'm talking about. And then he does throw his shots, but they're so subtle that most people didn't catch them. I didn't catch them the first few times listening to it, but that whole rising stars with budding careers get washed up, some where they have to talk about others' careers, blah blah blah. He's totally talking about everyday struggle and budding, but it's so just in there that it's like this is just for you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's not gonna make headlines and bring more attention to him. You
The fact
feel
that
me?
Budden would drop Drake's name and Drake doesn't even care it just makes Budden look even worse.
He did
Yeah.
hella records.
And it's coming
He
from the
did
guy who
nasty.
says, if I talk about you or you talk about me, that says more about you than it does about me. Coming from Joe Budden.
Yeah,
He's going to
that's-
turn into
yeah.
that
He
same
did the
bullshit
same-
his exact-
He
all
did
time.
the
He
same
contradicts
thing with
himself.
Jay-Z. Remember when he was dissing Jay-Z hella? And
It's like, no,
Jay
Jay-Z's
tell
not
him
gonna respond
ordinary
back to you.
Joe's button up. And just had one line and then
Right.
I was like, yeah.
Tell them
Tell them-
yeah.
Nah,
Stupid.
it's perfect.
Budden used to be good.
Crush him in one
That's
line.
the
He
way
used to be
that's the
good.
way he gets played though. It's just like, here's a crumb.
Yeah.
Like, that's how
Crudden.
that's how the big leagues treat him. That's fucked. But yeah, that shit is crazy, man.
Yeah, that's an awesome fucking diss record. I like it
That
a
was
lot.
good. The
4-0.
beat, he was gassing.
Hey.
Yeah, it was good.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but was Pusha T like one of the fools that everybody's well, Drake would never diss Pusha. He would never go at Pusha.
Probably. I think Pusha
I feel like it
has
was.
that certain air of like
Yeah.
untouchable type thing, you know what I
But
mean?
Pusha's been dissing Wayne and Birdman for hella long though.
It's true.
Yeah.
For
shit.
hella long.
Exodus was the name.
For hella
Exodus,
long.
you're
So
right.
maybe I bet you. You know what? I bet you that fool was down to diss them fools from the gate.
Yeah.
He's
Just
been waiting
just
on the
because
right
of
time.
association and shit.
He probably
you
had
feel
that
me?
song, like you said, for a minute. I was like, I don't give a fuck. Yeah, we putting it out. I'm not gonna not put it out.
Yeah,
now.
yeah.
You know, But that shit
entertaining.
is,
I love this shit though. It's good for the sport.
No,
Fucking,
yeah.
Till it gets you killed.
That shit's hard.
Rest in peace to
just
Brock
like
and Biggie.
Coca-Cola and meat. But no, that's an incredible record though. The beat, the execution, even the vibe of the beat.
Yeah.
It's like almost
It's
a
dope.
somber beat
Yeah.
with
It's
like a
energy,
sax
and
and
he
a
starts
piano or
off
something.
with
Yeah.
like saying like, "I'm shocked."
Hey,
He's just
he does a sigh. He goes,
flabbergasted. the audacity.
yeah, he had the nerve, the audacity. I love the sigh.
Yeah. Ben starts
That's
So
fucking
hard.
hilarious.
That's at lightweight the hardest
super
intro.
true.
He
Hey,
chooses
scroll
beats
down.
with, like,
Does it
the
say who
perfect
produced
tempo,
it?
too.
Scroll down. Does it say who produced
on
it?
this?
Yeah.
It's a freestyle, so I imagine
someone's
this
beat?
isn't.
Whose
Yeah,
beat
this
is
gotta
it?
be someone's beat because this is Duppy freestyle. You feel me?
The chat will be able to tell us whose beat.
Yeah,
is
whose
this?
beat is this, guys?
Duppy
One of
is
you
the
guys
song.
must
Yeah.
know.
He chooses beats with the perfect tempo though, so he says everything he wants to say in the flow he wants to do it in. You know? It's pretty
Yeah.
smart.
And his flow is
Tempo's
super.
not
His whole cadence when he's done that is I'm just talking to you, and it kind of goes over the beats,
Yeah.
but it's perfect. Like it somehow never seems off beat. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Even when it like goes over the one.
Choosing beats that
and,
suit
like,
your tempo
but
and your
he
voice at
just-
the same time is clutch,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah.
You could choose a beat that complements your voice but doesn't have a good tempo for your flow.
Yeah.
And choosing all that in one is what makes those songs like that.
Just knowing yourself.
I'm excited to hear it though, because I mean, PUSHA at the end of the day is hella fucking good too. You know,
Push's
what I'm saying?
album is probably fire.
Yeah, I do not doubt that at all.
I'm
My
sure
Name
it's
is My
fire.
Name. I fucking love that tape. And then what's the God of War tape? Is that what it's called? God of War?
I don't know. I
God
don't
of
remember.
something. Fear of God?
Fear of God.
Fear of God. Fear of God was
that shit's
fucking
great.
fire.
That's with the Million in the Roof, AK, and or you know what I'm talking about?
There's one
That
Tyler the
hard-ass
Creator on
beat.
it and all that. You like the album.
Yeah,
We listen
yeah,
to it
yeah,
every
yeah,
day.
yeah. Yep. Yeah, incredible. Good. It's good stuff. Keeps the game interesting. I mean, they're both. Pusha just dropped his record. Drake's dropping next month. Like,
Yep, it's good.
I don't know if I fully buy it. You know, cause just like, hey, yeah, you should drop that record. I'll respond. You do. Yeah.
Pusha's like, I got a plan, Drake. You just come out and murder me, dog. Drake's like, all right.
I got you. That's hilarious.
Pusha, you're a genius.
Put on the vest.
Yeah. I don't know why I didn't think of that before.
We're gonna play the Pusha T. What the fuck is it called? Like, what's the official name of this song? Story ADDIDON. The Drake disc that just dropped today. When we did the premiere, we listened to the Pusha T disc. What is it, Duppy?
Yeah, Duppy freestyle.
The Duppy freestyle. We listened to that. We kind of, did a little watch on that. So we're gonna do a little watch on this. And Only's heard it. He played it earlier today, but ILLMAC has not.
I have not heard
So
this.
this is gonna be the
joint.
first time ILLMAC has heard this song.
All right, band hammer in effect. What's poppin'?
Are you the only mod in here? There
Yeah,
should be
I
other
think
mods
so.
in here, man.
I'm on it right now. Ain't no clown shit going on right now.
All right, but yeah. Also,
Yo, the fake Drake in blackface.
no, it's a real picture.
That's a real picture.
Also, if you guys haven't already gone and looked at the Rap Off Battle League, ILLMAC just dropped a new series on his channel. The first, it's a show. It's cartoons, awesome animation. Ketchup versus mustard. It's on his channel, ILLMAC TV. We might watch it tonight. He suggested it. I'm totally down to do it.
Yeah.
And he could give more backstory on everything. Might be better on your channel though. But we can do it on this if you want. I could just
We'll
give
see.
you the footage.
We'll see what's good. Let's play that by ear.
But yeah, if you haven't watched it, go watch it. It's fucking awesome. Really funny. But yeah, man. We could get
Hey,
straight
free
the
Butter
fuck
first
into
and
this.
foremost. You know what I mean? Free my man Butter doing life in the Bing. In the box. irapbetter@gmail.com to put money on Butter's books. You know what I mean? His family's going through it right now. Half and half is holding it down for his family, but he didn't talk. He don't drop down. Yeah,
Touch me
so,
croc gonna be holding it
so
down.
this is the response days later.
Yeah.
What? Isn't that funny
4
already?
days later.
4 days later, and that seems like,
a big deal.
now? Because Drake changed it all.
Yeah.
Ether was like 7 months after Takeover.
Really?
Yeah.
Holy
It
shit.
was like 7
I didn't
months
know that.
later.
Holy fuck.
But now it's like if you're not responding,
Yeah.
but it's everyone's short attention span in the fucking social media era.
That's crazy. I never knew that. That's insane. Holy fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that was probably not even weird that it was 7 months later. They're just like, oh, it takes that long to record an album. You know?
To press the things on
exactly.
CDs.
Physically, like, etch the vinyl.
Right. All right. I'm interested to hear this response because he's got a lot on his hands to fight back.
Yeah. Are either of you guys Pusha T fans?
Pusha's tight. Hell yeah.
I wasn't saying it's not.
Since till the casket drops and shit with clips back in the day, like Pusha's super nice. The what's the project we were talking about last time? That shit is my shit.
Fear of God is a good one.
Yeah,
He's got
yeah.
good projects and good songs. It's kind of one of those things like Game and Pusha T. People that are really tight are also like, I feel like in a joking way, easy to be clowned on for certain things.
People who take themselves too serious.
Kinda, yeah. But I mean, I feel like all the lyricists really respect Pusha. You know? Like, I don't know how many fucking bricks you sold or whatever, but you put together the shit creatively on a good beat, bro.
Right.
You know, I like it. I'm fucking with it.
Yeah.
Yeah, same here.
Pusha's tight, man. There was this shit I used to be able to quote. I'm not even gonna try, but it was on the Fear of God tape, and it was I've wanted to like use it or remix it in battles so much, but it's like along the lines of like almost like that Frank Ocean hook on Jay shit, where it's like, you know, a king ain't shit to a god, a fucking peasant ain't shit, da-da-da-da, but it's like this, Goliath ain't worried about your sling. He's like, some Cassius ain't worried about your swing, some, then Goliath ain't worried about your sling.
Yeah.
And it's all this, like, comparing bigger shit.
That's
and
tight.
it's so, every time I hear it, I'm like, that's so fucking what I would say in a battle, like, written LOL. But Pusha's pen is super nice, so I'm interested to hear this shit. I haven't really seen any reaction online yet either. I woke up super late today.
That's great.
Fucking,
I haven't seen any reactions either.
Blank
I just saw
slate.
Trox repost it. I listened to it in the car
dope.
one time.
Yeah.
And I don't even think I got to the end.
Okay.
So.
Okay, for real. I mean, because that's the thing. A lot of the times when you like ingest media, like the response and what people are saying about it affects how you feel about it so much.
Right.
Which kind of sucks, and that's really crazy. You're gonna hear this like from a really pure perspective, like just your opinion influencing it.
Right.
So
Aside from the onslaught.
If people
Duppy
take this diss seriously, if
Yeah.
people take this diss seriously, like it could be like the best thing for Drake, or I mean Pusha.
Oh yeah,
Right.
for real.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely. All right, so let's get fucking into it. Story at ADDIDON. Probably mispronouncing that, but whatever. YOLO.
What's up, SoundCloud? This is Kaylani.
What the
From
fuck?
first play to first platinum. Find your fans
There's
first.
advertising at
He's off.
SoundCloud?
He's going off right now. No, it was playing this ad.
I know.
Just joking. I was like, he's gassing, cuz.
Oh shit.
Easy money. It's about to be a surgical summer. Chop the tops off the coupes. The Cuatro
John knows
Ciento
how to dance.
Ochenta y Ocho.
Right there.
The spider joint.
Pretty much sums it up.
And you know we gotta cut the heads off these snakes, right? Watch the body drop. Drug dealing aside, ghostwriting aside. Let's have a heart-to-heart about your pride. Even though you're multi, I see that your soul don't look alive. The M's count different when baby divides the pie. Wait, let's examine why your music for the past few years been angry and full of lies. I started at the home front, I'm on one. Then this gram stay off the gram, bitch, I'm on one. You mentioned wedding ring like it's a bad thing. Your father walked away at 5, hell of a dad thing. Marriage is something that Sandy never had, Drake. How you a winner, but she keep coming in last place. Monkey suit Dennis, you parade him. A Steve Harvey suit, nigga made him. Confused, always felt you weren't black enough.
So this is the OJ beat.
Yeah.
And he's got the picture of Drake in black, like the cartoon was
Yeah.
like the Sambo fucking
Yeah.
blackface. Damn, it's
Yeah.
pretty lit.
And then he's going all personal.
Right. Ain't really heard a bar yet, but
Afraid to grow it cause your fro wouldn't nap
He's really
enough.
just trying to go personal.
Since you name dropped my fiance on one, you mentioned wedding ring like it's a bad thing. Your father walked away at 5, hell of a dad thing. Marriage is something that Sandy never had, Drake. How you a winner but she keep coming in last place. Monkey suit Dennis, you parade him. A Steve Harvey suit nigga made him. Confused, always felt you weren't black enough. Afraid to grow it cause your fro wouldn't nap enough. Since you name dropped my fiance, let them know who you chose as your Beyonce. Sophie knows better as your baby mother. Cleaned her up for IG, but the stench is on her. A baby's involved, it's deeper than rap. We talking character, let me keep with the facts. You are hiding a child, let that boy come home. Deadbeat motherfucker playing border patrol. Ooh, Adonis is your son, and he deserves more than an Adidas press run. That's real. Love that baby, respect that girl. Forget she's a porn star, let her be your world. Yeah. How dare you put yay in my verses? I'm selfish, I want all of the curses. I'm pre-booking the churches, me versus 3 hearses. If we all go to hell, it'll be worth it. Already aligned with the greats. And on that same note, the only ones I chase are 2 ghosts. Still giving you classics. That's the only thing that dates me. OVO 40, hunched over like he 80. Tick, tick, tick. How much time he got? That man is 666. I got the devil flow, nigga. 666. Surgical summer with it. Snip, snip, snip. And you don't really want it with him. Surgical Summer Volume 1. We gon' take this slow. We just gon' peel it back layer by layer. Yeah. Daytona. Album of the motherfucking year. You talking about you upset. Well, I want to see what it's like when you get angry, okay? You show me that.
I don't know, man.
I'm gonna block your RPG. Chill. Chase is on there fucking gangbanging. Yeah, I love Pusha. Drake bodied him though.
Yeah,
It's pretty much common knowledge all you motherfuckers have kids you don't claim or pay child support for. So I don't know what the fuck you're trying
what do
to
you
say
mean
about
by
Drake.
all you motherfuckers?
you know, all
Rappers.
you rapper
Doesn't look,
motherfuckers.
yeah, it doesn't look good. with
I'm
the
one of
group
them.
here.
I'm one of them. I'm one of you rapper motherfuckers with a kid.
That was, I don't know, man. I would lean towards saying it would be better. No response would have been better than that. I don't think
every
it was
rapper
good.
has kids that they don't claim. Jay-Z.
Yeah, well,
included.
that's
So that is what you walked away from this. That line is like that's pretty much the most like scathing thing that he was trying to do.
he's
Yeah,
talking
right?
about, his wife and IG and the kid and extortion, the label shit, but it's done in a very what's the word? Like not impacting way.
Yeah.
Drake has a certain way of, even if he almost said the same things, and I don't have some crazy bias towards Drake or Pusha.
No.
To be honest.
I have more Pusha
But-
albums and Pusha
Right,
songs
right.
on my playlist. Way
But-
more. I don't even have one Drake song on a
But
playlist.
that joint,
Yeah.
the things he says it in a way, or the timing,
Drake
or
is
the
raw.
context being painted, it's very succinct and impactful, and not a line goes to waste.
Yeah, word.
Whereas
Drake put it together
this
better.
seems very
Drake is way more lyrical.
afterthought, like,
for real.
Yeah.
like, it just doesn't have the impact to me. Even the things he's saying, it's just kind of gossipy and like,
Word.
which I get, because you could say the same thing about Drake shit, but he has the cleverness behind a lot of it, with the wordplay and combining punchlines with the personals.
Yeah.
You didn't really hear that here.
It was
you know
all
what I'm
just
saying?
personal.
It was all just kind of saying the personal things
like, "Your
without any
girl,
cleverness
world."
put into it. Yeah, that was an automatic
toy.
deduction. Rhyming girl and world. That,
Yeah.
I mean, that's love and above.
You better talk to
college
Zoo, man.
knowledge, fire.
Yeah.
Talk to Zoo,
And they
man.
said unfurl.
And world and girl. Yeah.
Anyways,
I'm a lyrical accountant, all right?
But
So
yeah,
I'm keeping track.
it's I don't know, man. It just wasn't very effective to me.
A
Like,
lumberjack and
Yeah.
a
It
run.
was easy to tune out of.
Yeah,
The beat doesn't lend itself to hard hitting
Well,
anything.
the funny part about that is
even though
that
I get it, the concept.
He sounds good on the beat.
I didn't
Would've been
like
a better
really
Pusha song.
know, like, because I even forgot what the story of OJ beat sounded like. I didn't even really
Right,
realize that was
right.
it till afterwards. I was talking with Pat, and he was saying that it's interesting that he used this beat because Drake went at Jay-Z in the past, so it's kind of like a little dig at that as well. And what I'm like confused is why Pusha didn't fucking say anything about this in the fucking song.
Right.
There was no angle about this.
Right.
And I'm like, this is fucking gold. Like, you having a fucking kid is like not, oh, damn, you have a kid? You're shitty at rapping now.
Everyone knows, like, the only tea that's ever came, like, gossip and shit, that's ever came out about Drake in the last however many years, several times, is strippers and bitches coming out and then being quiet, probably from getting a check or whatever.
Money,
but everyone knows this fool go to the fucking strip
You mean
club
to
and
tell
drop
me
10
Drake
racks
has
on a
sex
bitch,
with
100
multiple
racks.
women, unprotected? No fucking way.
Yeah. You know what?
People
That's
are
enough. I will never listen to Drake
Tiger
again.
Woods comes out, it's like, turns out I'm fucking all these fine ass golf bitches. People are like, I am shocked. I'm like, really?
Yeah, word.
Man, it sounds like you was doing exactly what you should have been. You wasn't there to just golf, for real? For real?
Yeah, he already said, don't call him at 5 a.m. to cuddle with him.
Oh my God.
Yeah, Show Out said it, you know, Drake disses are layered, you know, so it's not just the thing. I'm not just gonna say, you know, oh, well, Kanye's had stuff written for him, why are you mad at me? It's layered with cleverness in the punchlines, where it's like, utilizing that information in a more effective way.
All I know,
you know what I'm saying?
you
Like
say some
making
shit.
better comparisons,
Great point.
metaphors, simile that make it more than the sum of the information.
If you say some
You know
shit
what I mean?
about a man as a father, you better be dad of the fucking year, bro. I would love to see how great Pusha T is with his kids.
Yeah.
I'd love to ask them when the last time they went out on a fucking fishing trip or whatever the fuck. You know what I'm saying? An Eagles game or whatever.
I mean, he could have said all that shit, but like you're saying, ILLMAC, like I felt like in a
Put
better
something
way.
behind it,
I was like,
yeah.
okay, so he's like, let's get to the bottom of this. You have a kid. He deserves to be given more. That's like it. And I'm like, all right. What else?
Yeah, like Drake would have took that and added an extra layer of cleverness.
Yeah.
Like every personal,
He would have spit more
in
bars,
the
too.
Duppy, there's more
Probably would've switched the beat
bars
up.
about the Kanye shit. Even about, I'm trying to think of specific quotes, but they're layered all the way throughout. Even the how he flips the infrared wrong, because infrared's a song he was dissed on. You had you must have had the infrared wrong. Now it's your head in a beam. Like you're getting bars still from Drake with the personal shit. You know what I mean? And that's what
Who you
it
think wrote
takes to
that?
be a better. That's what it takes to be a
Yo, who
better
do you think wrote
writer.
that diss though? That
And like the Quentin Miller shit, like the clever way he flips that. You feel
Only
me?
hella
Like,
racist, low key.
it's not just saying the
No, I know
thing,
rappers
you know?
well.
Yeah.
But I don't know, man. It just didn't do it. I think it just wasn't executed right. Man.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's a loss, for clear loss.
Well, that's
a
the
clear
thing that
body.
I'm very like, because I saw the response when this came out and I was like, what do people think of this? Because I'm always kind of like, when I hear diss tracks, maybe I'm missing like some huge reference or some layered something in there that I'm just not picking up on first listen. I'm like, because I play ignorant most of the time, like maybe I don't know, you know. And everybody's just like, fire, man, Drake's dead. He fucked a porn star. That's like
funny.
it that people walk away from.
Well, you know,
this.
a lot
I'm
of
like,
people just wanted to hear Drake diss somebody, so they're just on it because they're just so excited to hear Drake diss somebody and go in. And you know, people are like real big fans of Pusha T, so if he comes back with something personal or hard, you know that they're really gonna take that and run with it. And they like that, they wanted that. His fans,
Like
you know,
conflict.
Yeah.
Also, like before the shit was really popping off, before Drake dropped Duppy, everyone was like, "Oh, Drake don't want it with Push.
Yeah.
He's too authentic. Drake sings. He's so." That's
Yeah.
the corny shit people always say. Drake sings. He's so. Drake's light skin. That's always the shit you hear.
Yeah.
But no one's seeing him though. Like, okay,
Every-
all that shit.
2
but
years-
who's got smoke for him?
2 years
Nobody.
ago, 2 years
word,
before,
word.
back to back, everybody said Meek Mill was the hardest rapper in the game and Drake was the softest. He bodied this fool. What the fuck are y'all talking about? I don't even have a Drake song on my playlist. I'm not.
Yeah.
I don't even listen to this fool. I have one Drake song on my whole Spotify. Everybody else, Freddie Gibbs, T Grizzly.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Bunch of different people. Drake, one song. You know, I have a whole Pusha T album, a whole mixtape. All that shit. I like him better as an artist, really. I listen to
it
him.
sounded cool. Like, his voice is awesome. He's a fucking great rapper. But I was like, there's nothing there beyond surface level, really. And when I'm comparing the two, I'm like, okay, Pusha said some like
what are you going to
personal
quote
stuff
on Twitter?
Yeah,
from
exactly.
Because you could
Yeah.
take several quotes from the,
Yeah.
whoever supposedly writing
Yeah.
my hits.
I think the
but
only
ain't got hits on
the
their own
quotable
sound like
thing
they
was
need
like
me.
the
Like,
yay thing. Like I want all the curses, but even that I was
Yeah.
just like that's kind of like filler name dropping shit.
Yeah.
Like almost like
and there's
game
tight
type
cadences.
shit.
The 666. Flip, flip, snitch, snitch. Like,
Yeah.
that was tight on
Yeah.
some just sound good cadence rap shit, but like, what am I gonna, after hearing that, really quote on Twitter?
Yeah.
Like, this is a bar. Because
Yeah.
you could take several quotables from Drake,
Duppy,
you know what I
yeah.
mean? And there's just as much personal content, but with the extra layer of penmanship.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's the difference. You can get on a track and just gossip.
Yeah.
Cool. But where's the cleverness in that? You
Yeah.
know what I mean?
Yeah.
Whereas Drake does cover that ground. He can give you the receipts, but still layer it in a more creative way that not anyone with that same information can do. You know, this diss track, it's the only value in it is the information and not the creativity in the writing. Whereas if you have that same information that you're taking from the Duppy freestyle Drake,
Yeah.
it's bigger than the sum of what's being exposed. You know, there's
Yeah.
more cleverness to it. There's an added penmanship creativity to
Yeah.
it, you
Word.
know? And that's what was missing for me on that. But I hella fuck with Push, but it
Yep.
just wasn't good enough. Missed the mark.
It's true.
Yeah.
Drake set the, and the other thing is Drake gonna respond? I don't know if he has to, for one, but if he does, how long more? I said this after, I don't know if I said on the show, but after Duppy freestyle drop, I go, the problem now that Pusha puts Pusha in is not only does he have to have the next response, he has to have the following one. Because
Yeah.
Drake's liable to just instantly come
Yeah.
back, and now you're back with your dick in your hand like, fuck, we just put this out. Now I gotta write some more shit. I gotta find some more
You also have a daughter too.
Yeah, right? It's a kid per diss track.
Yeah, word.
Maury show series here.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I don't know. It was interesting. Push is hella tight to me. I still haven't listened to Daytona, which, no lie, I probably would have earlier. But after the Duppy freestyle, I was kind of like, I'll get to it. But I hella fuck with Push, so I'm gonna peep it.
Yeah.
But yeah, he's
He
losing
probably
for
really,
sure.
really pushed to get that diss out, no pun
Yeah.
intended. He's probably
Yeah.
like, fuck, I don't have no bars.
Yeah.
And probably just threw it together as fast as he could.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. All right. Well, that was the story of ADDIDON. And yeah, man, it was a cooler record. I think Drake's up. That's the whole thing. Also, that I want to talk about. People saying
Each
like
a cook was
Drake's
timed
up,
'cause he's
Pusha's
being a little
up.
bitch.
Like we're all ready for this to be multiple rounds. Like we're already ready for there to be like more than one diss track from everybody. Like everybody's saying push 1-0. Like we're ready for it to be like a 3-round thing off cuff. So that's kind of exciting. And I mean, this shit's fucking awesome, dude. Hats off to Pusha T and Drake for
It's
doing this exciting
entertaining.
shit. You know.
You know, I hope that it does stay on, on some rap shit because it's entertaining from a fan's
It's
perspective.
not gonna
you know?
fucking do anything else than this,
Right.
man. I
No,
don't think
for
so.
sure.
But yeah.
But you
fucking
never
dope.
know.
Yeah, it could happen. You're right. But
I mean, a guy
All right,
can
that's the
only
show, guys.
a
See you
guy can
later.
only take so many beatings,
Yeah,
and Pusha, he might, he's like, I can't take this anymore. I'm gonna clap this for when I see you.
I'm gonna sell you coke.
Yeah, he's like, I used to sell coke to fools like you, soft ass folks. For Benz and Mercedes, or what he say?
Nike
for
Mercedes.
Nike and Mercedes, yeah. Guys just like you. Cripple wheelchair kids.